Well, hello there. My name is Derek Fraser-Crossan, and welcome to the 10 Ways to Supercharge Your Confidence. Today we're talking about the seventh way, which is comfort zone. So what is a comfort zone? Well, comfort zone is really a psychological state where you know about your surroundings and where you are, and basically you're comfortable with what you do and what you see. So there's no stress, or there's a low level of stress or perceived stress, and you know everything there is about that comfort. You're not pushing yourself out of your way. But as humans, we have a need for growth, and we can only get that growth is if we step out of our comfort zone. That is one of the main things that distinguishes those that, for instance, are high achievers. So the high achievers basically feel okay with the uncomfortableness of stepping out of their comfort zone. It is only then when you step out of that comfort zone that things can change. So why would you want to step out of your comfort zone? Well, by doing that, that is where the benefits happen. Those people that can step out of their comfort zone are basically healthier, their moods are better. They're usually people that are high achievers, as they say. And you only get that by stepping out of your comfort zone. So I'd like to give us a few exercises here about stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things differently that will help you achieve more confidence, be more confident in yourself and to others. I'll give you, for example, I usually work in Stratford-on-Avon where Shakespeare is born, and I normally know how long it's going to take me to go to work. I know what street I need to go down. I know how long it's going to take me, and that's great. It's my comfort zone. I can set my watch by it and off we go. But one time that street was closed off, so I had to go a different way, and I had to go down by the River Avon. And it was a lovely view there. And I could see that things were different. And I thought to myself, well, I can still get to work. It might take me a little longer. But what have I achieved by stepping out my comfort zone is I've achieved this lovely view, all these different people. And funnily enough, when I did that, I met someone I hadn't talked to in years. So that was a great bonus. That took me out of my comfort zone. And what I want to share with you is a few exercises you can do to take you out of your comfort zone. So what I want to ask you is this first exercise is to take you out of the discomfort of being in a comfort zone. I want to ask you what will happen if you step out of that comfort zone. And what you're going to learn about yourself. How can I use that information in my working life and my personal life? What will it do for me if I step out of that comfort zone? So that's one part of the exercises. Another one I want to ask you is sort of like in the spirit of a coach, for instance. What is the worst that could happen by me stepping out of this zone? Is it really that critical that if I do something a little different, it's going to hurt me at all? And what will I learn by staying the way I am? If I continue to do things the same way, I'll just drift along, and I won't learn anything different. So when I was going down that other street, I had to change up my routine. And that's what you need to do. Do things in a different way. Change up your routine. Perhaps each day do something a little different. Maybe have your breakfast a little later or go to somewhere else. Just do things that change what you do and get you out of your comfort zone. You'll find that the more you do that, the more you'll look for things that will stretch your imagination and your mood and stretch your positivity, and you'll be more positive about things. So that's what the comfort zone is. You need to step out of that sometimes Not all the times, but sometimes to stretch your mood, your positivity, and that will make you feel better about a lot of things. And other people will start to notice that you are more positive in the way you direct yourself and how you feel. So thank you very much for listening to this 7th way of the 10 ways to supercharge your confidence, and that's the comfort zone. I look forward to chatting to you again in our next video. So thank you very much for now, and it's goodbye from me.